What's it? It's a. I got the old one. I just updated it. Yeah, I updated. It should. Yeah, it's on. I don't know if it. I don't know how to update it. Unless we start it over. Hmm. I'll just do it. Watch on social media. Camera. All right, Shalom Israel with the ISUPK started out of 1 West 125th Street in Harlem, New York, under commanding General YAHANNA. Y'all know what it is. Another class, Brotherhood class. And we're going to go over a couple of scriptures, bring out a couple of facts about Brotherhood. All right. So, first, before I start, I'm going to put the definition on the screen. Hopefully, everybody can see it. Okay, I think, yeah, yep, it's still live. It just shut down. All right. Most High Christ. Okay, there we go. There we go. Had a little technical little issue, but we got it. All right. The definition of the word. Oh, and real quick before we start, a couple of announcements. We got let me see. The next upcoming food drive is going to be December the 3rd, right? 2021. I mean, yeah, December the 3rd, 2021. All right, because this month is almost over with, almost past this disgusting and evil holiday, Thanksgiving. Lord have mercy. I cannot wait until this is all over. Man, the stores are overcrowded. The drivers they already drive stupid in St. Louis. They already don't know how to drive. But they're rushing to get turkey and stuffing and hog mugs and chitterlings to where they turn around and they about to kill each other, driving like they are just crazy. You understand? Trying to prepare these last nasty half the food don't be good no doggone way. Some of the people can't even cook, and they love to cook on them holidays. You know, I got an uncle that turned around. He used to call me every year. He just not got the point. I've been in here right at 8 years, and he turned around and just not getting the point about calling me, talking about come and eat with him on Thanksgiving. He called me, man, I done made all this food, nephew, man, ain't nobody even coming over. Man, maybe you shouldn't make all that food. You understand? Because no one's coming over there. And it'd be sad too. Be sad because nobody shows up at his house for Thanksgiving. It's ridiculous. Nobody should celebrate that holiday, period. You know what I'm saying? It's filled with nothing but murder, you understand, and death of the Native Indians. Like, what in the hell would we be so happy and celebrate? I mean, what are we so happy about? You understand? That's ridiculous. But we got, like I said, the next upcoming food drive is December the 3rd, 2021, right outside of our school at 5261 Delmore Boulevard, and that's Sweet. Oh, no, not Sweet. I'm telling you, they are coming in for class that day. But if you is coming to class, you can call us at 314-696-8288. All right? All right, let me see here. One second. Then we got Sharpen the Sword Radio going down every Sunday. Matter of fact, this Sunday is going to be going down in Kansas City. And I believe we're going to shoot on time. We're going to shoot from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. And I believe we're going to do that on time. Um, Here lately, we we have been a little behind due to the brothers having to train. Um, you know what I'm saying, for the not for the holiday, but for the Hebrew Academy. You understand? These brothers have been training, warned, you understand, learning that Yahkara, all right, and it's going down. Okay, it's going down this Sunday. All right, one second. Let me see if I can get to it. All right. Then we got the Feast of Hanukkah. That's going down this Sunday. And St. Louis is going to be in Kansas City. You understand? We're going down there. Matter of fact, for the whole weekend, we're going to go down there Saturday and Sunday. We're going to get it in. We have a camp. We have a Hebrew Academy. We're going to have a radio show. And we're gonna turn around and hang out a little bit. You understand? Matter of fact, let's have a little brotherhood and sisterhood. That's what the class is about tonight. Brothers and sisters are going to come together in unity. You understand? And we're gonna kick it and have a decent time uh, this weekend. And my main man, Elisha. Now, if he don't have my drinks, you understand that he made. You understand? The brother makes some fire daiquiris. You understand? Now he better have my daiquiris, or he is going to council. All right. You're going to council if you don't have my drinks, brother. No, but seriously, like I said, it's going down, man. Whole weekend we're gonna be kicking it. You understand? And we may even do something Friday before we leave out um, to go to Kansas City. I think we're gonna try to get something in here when the sisters and brothers come in here to St. Louis on Friday. Then we're going Saturday. We're gonna hang out Saturday. We'll kick it, and then Sunday we definitely gonna serve the Lord. You understand? And with the feast day. All right. And now brotherhood and unity and all of this stuff that I was just saying goes together. You understand? Now, the definition of brotherhood, if you can see it on the screen. Oh, well, I hope you can see it. I hope y'all can see it. They can't see it? Damn. Okay, no sweat. All right, the definition of brotherhood, you can look this up and Google it. Okay? This is from the Oxford Dictionary. And brotherhood is the relationship between brothers. Then the explanation, it says the bonds of brotherhood. You got comradeship, fellowship, kinship, companionship, camaraderie, friendship, amity, rapport, and let me see, spirit de corps. Decor. You said corpse or core? You know me and my shit take. Uh, which one is that? Is that decor? Huh? You said CORPS. Huh? Corpse? Corpse or core? I don't know. You know these French and saying all these different languages. All right, but then number two, that was number one. And it's number two, it says an association, society, or community of people linked by a common interest, religion, or trade. And that's definitely the ISUPK, number one and number two. All right. Uh, um, you got all the different society, association, union, alliance, institution, league. You understand? This goes on and on and on. And it explains what brotherhood is. All right. That's the definition. Now we're going to turn around and get it up out of the scriptures. Okay. And we're going to go to Psalms 133. And we're going to read verses 1, 2, and 3. This was a short one. You understand? But we're going to go here. You can let her play around. Let her do her thing. She all right. Look, Commander Johanna said, let them kids do what they doing. They ain't here, they straight. She ain't at that age to be reading the Bible yet. So let her color one. All right. So we got Psalms 133, verse 1. It says, behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. It's going down every single day up in the ISUPK. That brotherhood, that unity, it goes down every single day. All right. And the sister, she told her this Shalom, sis, Yahweh Shemal, Atabashim Yahweh Shai. If anybody got any questions on the Facebook, just type them in. We'll get right to you. You understand? Just bear with me for a hot second, and we will get to you. All right. Let's see. We're going to get our next couple of scriptures here in 1 second. All right. Okay. There we go. That's number two. All right. Verse 2. It says, it is like the precious ointment upon the head that ran down upon the beard. All right. And you turn around and you get anointed. That's that precious ointment. Right. That oil, you get that oil poured on top of your head. It definitely run on down into your beard. You understand? Like Shalom. It definitely runs down into that beard, all right? 1 second. That went down to the skirts of his garments, okay? 1 second. So, verse 3, as the dew of Hermon, and as the dew that descended upon the mountains of Zion. For there the Lord commanded the blessing, even life forevermore. Now, this is talking about brotherhood. That's actually what Christ died for. You understand? So that brotherhood could live on. You understand? Christ taught us some very, very important things. You understand what I'm saying? And that's brotherhood, something that just cannot be matched. Real brotherhood, real sisterhood. All right, that gets taught up in ISUPK. Not nowhere else. Okay. Now, Let's see. Where we going there? Let me give an example real quick. We're gonna go to First Samuel. We're gonna see how brothers actually feel about one another. We go to First Samuel 18, verses 1 through 4. Okay, and now King David, right? A lot of people know what is that old saying about King David? You know, King David was a man after God's very own heart, right? And what they say? I done heard that in the Christian church so many times, and no pastor have I ever met was after anyone's heart. You understand? He was after little girls and little boys' behinds, but he wasn't about no hearts. You understand? So, King, you hear that often in the church, but you never. Matter of fact, brother, I never even recall hearing Brotherhood at all. Have you? Have you all heard anything about Brotherhood or sister? Nope. You understand? That was the only thing that I heard about King David was that he was a man after God's very own heart. That was it. That's all. And I never heard them explain anything about King David. I never heard them read anything about King David. They never did any of that. You understand? So like I said, but in here, you'll learn. Okay, and King David, he was. I'm gonna tell you, uh, he was even a brother to King Saul when he was trying to kill him. You understand? King David was trying. Now he could have. King David could have wrung Saul's neck. You understand? But he did not. You understand? For brotherhood, he was trying to be a brother to the man, not kill him, not put him to death. You understand? But he was trying to kill King David, right? And this is King David and Jonathan, their interactions. There's a scripture in the Bible where he turned around and he said that the love that he had for King David surpassed the love of women. And the first thing the sissies and homosexuals and Christians go to is that they was gay. You understand? When that's not what that's talking about. If you know anything about King David and Jonathan, they was warriors, right? They out there warring with each other. You understand? So it's something about you understand a brother that's got your back. Have you ever seen like on a movie when somebody saves somebody's life? Have you seen it? Have you ever seen it? What happens? What's the person who gets saved by the other person? What's their reaction? But whether it be two men, a man and a woman and a man, what is their reaction? So when somebody say they like, right? Just think about some gunplay. You seen on a movie, right? And then turn around and somebody is about to shoot, your partner, and then you come along and shoot them. And then what is that person's reaction when they see that they standing there, they don't even know the person behind them, right? They trying to shoot the people in front of them. But then all of a sudden they hear bam go behind, so they hear a gun go off behind them. They turn around and see their enemy fall, and then they see you standing there with the gun, where their head used to be. What is that person, that life just got saved? What's their reaction? What's usually their reaction on a movie? Surprised and thankful. Absolutely. Surprised, like that when they see, like, damn, I was almost dead. But they look back and see a little further behind the person that's on the ground now dead and bleeding. They say that's my dog right there. You understand? That's my partner. And they usually turn around like smile at each other or something like that. Like I got you. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of relationship that David and Jonathan had. Wasn't nothing gay at all. You understand? Nothing gay at all. Okay. And that's the type of relationship that we got here in the ISUPK. You understand? When I heard that these men that I had never knew, you understand, told me, I'll die for you. You know what I'm saying? Now you hear that in the streets, right? You hear it in the, gangs and you understand? You hear that kind of talk, but you don't never see them walk it out. You know what I'm saying? They talk that talk, but they don't never actually walk it out. they'll talk all that. Oh, I'm with you. I'm till the wheels fall off and all that good old mess. You know, black folks, we talk a whole mile long worth of ish. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to backing it up, nah, we put it down. We say, nah, not today. You understand? I don't feel like riding and dying today. You know what I'm saying? So they go home and let you die. You know, in the world. But in here, not so. You understand? Brothers that I never even knew, you know, I mean, each and every last brother, once I met them, it was like we've been knowing each other forever, even the sisters. You understand? I remember when I took Captain Malquad, he was moving into his house, moving his rib, moving Banal Shara, that's my girl, that's my sister, moving her to Chicago. I think she stayed in Detroit, right? And he had me, you know, he didn't want to take off from his slave, you know. So he turned around and had me go get her moved back. Man, me and his sister talked like the whole time, the whole ride there and the whole ride back. And it was like I actually like knew her. We was like, you know what I mean? Like we was real brothers and sisters, like we was family for real. And that was my, you know, like I think like second or third time really meeting her. You know what I'm saying? Well, not meeting her, but being around her. But I mean, the sister is such a sister, man. I mean, she's amazing. You understand? And we had like it was like I was in the core of my family, like somebody I straight grew up with. You know what I'm saying? The whole time. Same with Captain Mawakwa. Me and him both, I remember this. Me and him both were saying, like, man, it's like you my real family. You know what I mean? Because me and him, we so doggone close. You know, it was like we real family. And that's like amazing. It's true. Bring total strangers together. Now I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. I'm telling nobody. You do, I'm taking the council. Right. But no, but for real. I remember when when Captain Mahquad first reached out to me, this was funny. I don't think I ever told nobody this. I turned around and I had just gotten the classes. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking the classes, everything good. Turn around one time, he was like, "Hey, what's your address?" I said to myself, "I said, what this nigga want my address for?" Now, I wasn't in the fully in the school yet. I'm still a young man. I said, what this nigga want my address for? I went and got guns and everything. I said, they trying to be outside. I'm looking out windows. No, I'm just kidding. But for real, in my mind, first I was thinking like, what do he need with my address? You understand? And you know what I'm saying? Of course, I turned around and that was nothing but a demon. You understand? And I battled that thing in my mind. You understand? Because that brother ain't did nothing but love me since the day I met him. You understand? And they never did. They look out for my house anytime they heard. You understand? So like I said, I ended up battling that demon, right? And it was one more thing that turned around and they got me too, and that made me actually. Once I battled this demon as well, once I turned around and found out, I was like, okay, this is absolutely the home of the truth. It really is. I see why, you understand, that's in the background of wherever you see the ISUPK at home of the truth, right? They turned around and was raising money. Okay. Captain Malquad was calling me several times. Hey, we need money for this, for that. Brother vehicle got stole. This happened, that happened. We raising money left and right. He called me one more time. I was like, man, I ain't finna give him no money. And again, I'm a young man. I wasn't in the school yet. You know what I'm saying? So I was just taking classes. But I was still helping, you know what I'm saying? And I turned around and I had to battle that demon as well. And I found out, you know what I'm saying, absolutely where the money was going. You understand? To everything that he said, you know. And I turned around and said to myself, I said, now, the truth is what you said you wanted. Brotherhood is what you said you wanted. So why stop it? You understand? So I had to fight in my mind. You understand? That demon was trying to get me not to join, trying to get me not to, what I'm saying, donate money. I didn't give a damn about no money. I blew money like crazy in the world. Money was nothing. You understand? So now I'm like, it's going on camp signs. You understand? It's going on brothers and sisters, what they need, and for us to get back and forth to camp, all of that. So the money went in good places. You understand? The money went where it was supposed to go, unlike the preachers in the church. Now, who knows where that money goes? You understand? Nobody knows where that cash is going. All right. So, like I said, it went to some good places, but I had to battle those things in my mind. And I thank the Most High that I did. You understand? Shalom. I thank God that I did, because had I not, you understand, I wouldn't even be here. I would have turned around and been like most people that turn on the truth and say, you know what, that stuff don't sound right. What do you want my address for? If I'd have really tripped off of him asking for my address, you understand? When hell, everybody can get your address. It's no secret. You know what I'm saying? But people that's uninvited wouldn't want to come to my address. You understand? Because we got bombs and things all over the yard. Tomorrow you ain't gonna do that over here, okay? But no, but seriously though, when they was asking for them donations for the necessary things that we needed to go to camp with, you understand, like the camp signs and what I'm saying, all the stuff, all the material and everything that we was using. Say I had a, been like, nah, you know what I mean? Like, come on. Chicago wouldn't be as swole as it is right now. You understand? With all the many brothers and sisters in this school, had I did that. You understand? Had I not contributed. Matter of fact, after we built the signs, you know where the signs went? Come on. Uh-huh. My house, damn right. You understand? And on the back of my truck every day on Saturday for camp. Wait, matter of fact, hold on. You made me think. I think Captain Moquad set me up. I think Captain Moquad sent me. I got a call. I'm finna take him to council. You understand? I got to talk to him when he. You see how smooth that brother is? And I'm just not thinking about that 8 years later. Ain't that something? No, but let's get the next set of scriptures out. Give me 1 Samuel. We'll go to 18 and verses 1 through 4. We're going over brotherhood and how Christ died so that brotherhood could continue. Yeah. And how we're gonna be going over we're gonna live this brotherhood out. You understand? And show the world how it's done when we go down to KC side. We're gonna show them how it's done. And if we go bowling, I'm gonna show y'all how it's done. You know what I'm talking about? Throw that hook on you. You feel me? I'm throwing that hook on them. They were scared of that hook out there at the Paso. You saw how scared they was out there when I threw that hook on them. You feel me? And we won, might I add. You know what I'm saying? St. Louis brought home the, you know what I'm saying, the money. So come on now. You understand?
The book of 1 Samuel.
Go ahead.
Chapter 8.
Oh, is it on? No, it ain't on. I don't think it's on. Neither one of them on. It's locked.
The book of...
No, the mic ain't on. Did it go back up? Is the mic on? It don't look like it's on, huh?
It's on.
Oh, it is? Take the charge thing. I'll see if that do. They got anything to do. There you go.
Okay. The book of 1 Samuel, chapter 18, verse 1. And it came to pass, when he had made an end of speaking unto Saul, that the soul of Jonathan was knit with the soul of David. Mm-hmm. And Jonathan loved him as his own soul.
Okay, real quick, what does the word knit mean? Who knows what the word knit means? She know what the word knit means? Did she say it? She know what the word knit means. And now you got to think old when you hear a word like knit. You understand? When old folks say, I want to give it to you. Go ahead. No. Nope. Knit. K-N-I-T. Go ahead. Interlock. Who? To interlock. Yes. Right? And then guess what? What that's talking about? You ever heard an old person say, "We close knit"? You ever heard that? Huh? You have? Yeah. They close, meaning that they close, they tight, right? Close knit, like she said, locked in together. You know what I'm saying? When you hear an old person say close knit, I mean we locked. You understand? We tight. You understand? All right, go ahead, bro.
Verse 2. And Saul took him that day and would let him go no more home to his father's house.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 3. Then Jonathan and David made a covenant because he loved him as his own soul.
Loved him as his own soul. You understand? This brotherhood, man. You understand? This is brotherhood. Like I said, when I came and heard the brothers that I had never even knew, like I remember watching videos, right? And me, my kids, all of us would sit and we would watch videos. And once I found the closest school, which was Indianapolis, we started watching now all of Captain Kapash's classes. We was first watching Officer Kapash's classes. You understand? And I mean, even my kids was loved him. They was like, man, Daddy, he think he cool. My son, he really, you know what I'm saying? He was like, look at he got his beads in his hair. You know, he's rocking them beads and stuff. My son, he used to trip me out. My son would always say that, Daddy, he think he cool. You know what I'm saying? And he absolutely is. That's my brother. You know what I'm saying? Mighty, mighty warrior. You understand? Right. For the Lord. And I turned around and it was like the first time, like we shocked each other. They were shocked to see me. I called them and told them, I said, I'm coming. You understand? We haven't coming to camp today. I rode my motorcycle out there. You understand? I wanted to get there fast. I hear me straight up. This was my first. This is no lie. This was my first camp. I wanted to get there fast. Okay, I jumped on my bike. I paid for it later because it got cold. Hey, when I went, boy, the sun was out. It was nice and bright. Boy, I could see everything and everywhere. Oh my God! When I rode there, it was fine. Go ahead.
Salaki, the same bike you got now?
God.
That's not made for long trips either.
Oh yeah, I know it ain't.
that's not
no rocket. What they call it, crotch rocket? Not no crotch rocket. I was determined to get to camp fast. I'm telling you, and I got there fast. Don't tell nobody I was going fast now. You understand? And I was up the highway. I got there fast. You understand? And that definitely ain't made for long ride. But I ain't give a damn. You understand? I wanted to get to camp fast. And I jumped on my motorcycle and got there fast. And then it was like, I remember Captain Kapash and Officer Yawasop. Officer Yawasop out in Cali now. He turned around and he said, damn, man. They come outside. They heard a bike. You know what I'm saying? They came on. They're like, man, you rode your motorcycle? Look, I'm like, damn, excited to see them. You know what I mean? They excited to see me on a bike. You know what I mean? And they was like, damn, you rode your motorcycle? Like, damn, that's some zeal. You know what I mean? So, and we got it in too. And that's that first camp that I told you about when we almost got attacked by 50 people. You understand? A young trooper, I believe, Captain Kapash and Officer Yawasop, I believe they were both officers of 50 at that time. You understand? I can't remember, but I think they was both, or Captain Kapash may have been a 500. I can't remember, but Captain Kapash was on the camera. Also, Yawasop spoke first, and I was reading. So I'm a trooper. You understand? I hadn't been in the troop not long at all. It is my first camp, and Officer Yawasop was blazing on them devils and they white Jesus, right? And it was a brother come by, a Muslim at that. The brother was a Muslim. He come by and he stopped. He was talking to somebody else. He stopped and looked at the sign that we got with white Jesus on seizure bonjour with 666. He said, man, what y'all doing with 666 on Jesus' head like that? This is what the Muslims said. You know, they call them white devils and everything, supposedly, right? You're supposed to be against them. But you asking us, why do we have 666 on Jesus' head. And that brought a whole crowd. I'm talking about before you know it, when they going back and forth, also YAHANNA and the Muslim Christian and white Jesus lover. You understand? They going back and forth, and before you know it, man, we was surrounded by 50 people. You understand? Captain Kaposh, I'm watching him. He out on the ground with the camera, moving around. Everybody steady recording every damn thing. The smallest giant out there. You understand? So he bowing. I'm talking about they rushing. He bowing them, getting them out the way. You know what I'm saying? Getting around them, man. Officer, y'all was so we even had a cat behind us trying to grab the bags and stuff that we had. Officer, y'all was say, hey, don't even try it. You know what I'm saying? He turned around. You know what I mean? Man, it was about to go down. 50 dudes. You understand? And here I am, young. I'm just waiting on it to go down because I was like, hey, it is what it is. This gonna be our day. Go ahead.
That's a lot here, but you know that I knew exactly where that story was going because you can have the Edomites around and they'll just listen, right? They ain't got no problem with it. It's our people. See, this is why brotherhood is so important. It's our people that get offended to the point where they want to attack us for speaking against their oppressor. You know what I mean? Because they're in love with the oppressor, right? They're in love with our slave master. They want to be good slaves. It don't matter if they're Muslim. It don't matter if they're Christian. All of that is just to be a good slave to your oppressor, right? And like you said, you know, the Edomites was there. They would walk by looking at the side and kept moving because they know they the devil. They know they changed. They know they changed records. It's our people who don't want to let it go, and that's why brotherhood is so important, and that's why we can't do what these groups like DMG want to do, like Sinetta want to do, and just bring everybody together and just have one common understanding. No, we have to come. We have to come together in the truth. We can't. It can't be Muslims and Christians and Jehovah's Witnesses and Buddhists. They all have different ideologies and they all worship things that should not be worshipped, right? We need to come back to our own culture and be brothers to each other because we in these other religions and these other ways of life and these other philosophies, we love everyone else and we don't love ourselves. We value everyone else above our people and we have a complete lack of brotherhood. And that's why, you know, coming into this school and being in this school, that's why this class is so important because you don't learn this anywhere outside of here.
Absolutely. You understand? We got to turn around and love each other. You understand? To hell with that six and that six and that six sitting on top of Caesar Borgia's head. I still ain't finna, you understand, go up again and try to assault and attack my brother. You understand? Especially over no goddamn white boy. You understand? That makes no sense to me. You understand? So, but hey, the Muslim Christian, he was ready to go that day. He was ready to go that day. And I'm telling you, he brought a whole slew of 50 demons with him. You understand? And before you knew it, they had us surrounded. We were surrounded. Not just standing in front of the camp. They had us totally surrounded. We couldn't go nowhere. You understand? And I don't think that either one of them 3 soldiers was trying to go anywhere. You understand? We all saw the situation we was in, and guess what? We stood right there and held it down until all of them left. You understand? I saw how the Lord operate and how brotherhood worked my first day at camp. You understand? Them brothers, they didn't know me, but guess what? We was either gonna live or die that day. It was going down that day. And either one, it looked like it was fine with all 3 of us. I looked at them. I looked at Captain Kaposh out there. You understand? He getting around everybody. You understand? That camera is that's part of you know what I'm saying, what we do as well is we record everything. And then just so if anything was to happen, we'll have everything on that tape. You understand? And I mean, goddamn, that's why I said he was the smallest giant out there in that crowd. You understand? Every time I seen somebody getting moved, you know what I'm saying, stumble a little bit, it was him moving them out the way so he can get around them, so he can continue to fail. Straight up. I'm telling you, no cowards in the ISUPK. And like I said, I looked at Officer Yahweh he kept speaking. He kept going in on him. You understand? So I just kept waiting right there with the sword. You understand? Until he gave me another scripture. You know, kept my eyes on that swivel, kept looking around. Like I said, they had us surrounded. You know what I'm saying? So I was just making sure that nobody jumped. Be either way. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, it was about to go down. And man, I absolutely love them brothers. You understand?
Yeah, right.
Go ahead, keep reading.
Verse 4. And Jonathan stripped himself of the robe that was upon him, and gave it to David, and his garments, even to his sword, and to his bow, and to his girdle.
Okay, so he turned around like a lot of people. I heard a Christian Israelite bring this up too. You understand? And try to say that this was a homosexual act. But what they don't know is the man had on clothes up under his garment.
Right.
And his girdle that goes around his midsection to protect his midsection. You understand? And his sword and his bow, you understand? The bow and arrow. Man, I want to give you one of them.
Okay.
You understand? I rode past a park the other day. They got an archery in it. I want to go to one of them.
Okay.
You understand? And I want that slingshot. I mean the crossbow. I want them. Whew, I like them. Them things are expensive. Them things are expensive. Oh, ain't they about $300-400?
Salakia, I make mine. I don't know.
You make them.
Kind. I don't know how much they cost.
Straight up. Oh, you got it like that, huh? You make your own. You know what I'm saying? Crossbow nigga on your own, huh? I got you. No, sir, you know how to make it for him? Come on, man. Why ain't you tell me? Knowing I wanted a crossbow.
I know.
Well, you got to give me yours then. You got to give me that. Bring it, man, so I can see it. Because I straight want me one. But I think that's how much they cost, about $300-400. If I'm mistaken, they got the smaller ones. I don't know how much them small ones are, but I want a big boy though.
Yeah, the smaller ones are like $30-40.
Like $30-40.
$30-40.
Oh yeah. Oh okay. Well, I might give me one of those too then. Okay. I'll give me one of those. But I want the big one. I want you. And you made the big one. You got a big one.
Well, I didn't make the crossbow yet. I made recurve bows so far. I haven't made the crossbow yet.
Oh, okay. But you know how to make it?
Kind of, sir.
Oh man, well you gonna make one then?
Kind of, sir.
All right, yeah, we're gonna do it like that. So, yeah, I want me one of them. And I want to go shoot one. I want to go shoot one. I want to have a whole. Yeah, I got all them guns and stuff, man. But I want something else to add to it. You know what I'm saying? So if I run out of bullets, because look, my oldest he turned around and just let everything go. He go to the range. Well, hey, I'm telling you, it was funny. Sidebar, real quick. I'm gonna get back to the topic. He turned around. Whenever we go to the range, he just take that Puma that we got, the 50 rounds, and just let all 50 go. We ought to see all them devils. Because, you know, they call, you know how they got like bowler's courtesy? So one person, whoever go up the bowl first, they let them bowl, they just stand there, oh, go ahead. And they let you strike, you know what I'm saying? And then they go take their turn. You do the same thing at the range that we go to. You understand? And whenever someone goes up to shoot first, you let them go ahead and start shooting, right? And then you take your turn. They used to hate when he go up there because he just shoot all 50. And they be like, oh my, I've seen them looking at rubbing their faces, shaking their heads and all that at him. You know what I mean? He let them all go. So, but now I want to go with a crossbow. I want to take one of them down there. You understand? I'm gonna get the little one, and I want the big one. Yeah, I want to add something new to the arsenal. All right, but yeah, I heard a Christian Israelite say, of course he's against the truth. He's not in the truth. Right. But he tried to claim that this was something homo. Talking about he took off his garment. Didn't mean that was the only damn thing. They really think like they see on like these movies. Where, you just got his robe on and some damn tighty whitey. What say? Tighty whiteys. Yeah, some tighty whiteys on up under, you know what I'm saying? They took it. That's not it, man. Soldiers wore clothes. They had shirt, pants, underwear. You understand? All in on. Same thing we wear today. Go ahead.
That's a lot, but that's because, this is why we say, like, people don't understand why we say these other groups are soft, right? Why they say they're not soldiers. He's explaining everything he listed here is his battle gear. The robes you
Mm-hmm.
would wear to battle. The garment, you wear that over the robes to battle. Like
Right.
you wear the belt to battle. Your bows, like these are all his implements of a warrior. You wear clothes under
Mm-hmm.
that. Like you don't put
Mm-hmm.
that stuff on naked. You know what I mean?
Right.
You put clothes on and then you put those things on top.
Right.
But they can't understand that these are just his implements of war. Basically, he's putting his life in David's hand. He's saying he trusts him as much
Mm-hmm.
as he trusts his own self. He's giving him everything he has to defend himself with.
Right.
Right?
Right.
That's what he did. Like it's
Right.
not he got butt naked in front of him. Yes,
Right.
he was vulnerable. He was what you would consider vulnerable because he gave him all that he has to defend himself. Not
Mm-hmm.
he got butt naked in front of the man. That's completely
Right.
different.
Exactly. Right. And they don't understand it because they're not the truth.
Kind
They're
of
the
guys,
Christians. That's why I said he was a Christian Israelite.
kind of
You
guys.
understand? And absolutely, you don't get butt naked in front of other men. Like who who would even just do who would do that? You understand? Like, it is what it is. Thank God for Commander YAHANNA and the ISUPK. We don't get butt naked in front of each other.
Right.
And we don't think that that's in the scriptures.
Right.
You understand? Because it's not. But that's absolutely what happened. And then, they kind of thinking like when they see the Romans, when they see them and how they got the little skirt on. You know what I'm saying? What is that thing called? Uh, God damn. What's the name of that little thing? Not a kilt. I'm thinking of the Irish. The thing that the Romans were. God damn. Oh, I can't think of it. I think it's a T. I think it's started with a T.
Turgis.
Who?
Turgis.
Turgeon. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
And it's where it's just like the little strap around their waist, and then it cover in the front and cover. That's what they thinking of
So,
when they go ahead.
and it's spelled Pteruges, but the P in front.
Just side, right. God. Absolutely. They think that's what they thinking of. You understand when they thinking that this is in the Bible, right here. You know what I'm saying? To where they just took that little, the little skirt off and threw it on the ground, and there it was. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead.
Salakia, again, this is exactly what that's why I was saying they just don't understand. Even the Romans wore something under that.
Right.
Like they wore something under that. Like
Right.
no warrior ever goes out to battle in one layer of clothes. Like that doesn't even make sense.
Right.
Like even
You
have to
chest,
wear
your
underclothing
arms, and
for your
all that
armor.
open. Right.
It doesn't make sense.
It don't. I mean, because you out there in all kinds of things.
Kind of concept.
Mud, and weather, and rain, and all kind of stuff. And then here you is, you just bust open your shirt like you Superman and throw it open and then run out there to war. That's not how it happens.
Right.
Nobody does that.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
Nobody's training butt naked, and other than general butt naked. That them purple guys fell in love with over there. Hell, some of them still live in Africa now after meeting him.
Oh, kind of
You know what I'm saying? They ain't come back after they met General Butt Naked.
Kind of.
I wonder why. You understand? Now they might get butt naked in front of each other.
Right.
And I would believe that. But not my soldiers. Not at all. All right, go to give me Ephesians 4:31 and 32.
The book of Ephesians, chapter 4, verse 31. Let all bitterness and wrath and anger and clamor and evil speaking be put away from you with all malice. Verse 32.
Read that again. Okay, now this is what a lot of people don't understand about the New Testament. The New Testament, this is a lot of this is how you conduct yourselves in school. You understand? That's what a lot of them do not understand. Okay, so when they read this, of course they thinking church means, that place that the pastor molested you and your brothers and sisters the place where, you know what I'm saying, that man, that pastor, that bishop, that deacon, that reverend slept with your mama, knowing that you was with your daddy, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And not that place. Okay. The church in Greek, that's a school. That's what this is. The ISUPK is a school, not a church.
Right.
And this is how you conduct yourself. This is about brotherhood right here. Okay, how we treat each other in the truth.
Right.
Keep going. I'll start off, read from the top.
Context, verse 30, book of Ephesians.
And read slow, nice and slow, breaking words down.
Context, the book of Ephesians, chapter 4, verse 31. Let all bitterness.
You understand? Leave that junk behind. You understand? Don't come in here bitter. And we know you come out the world hurt like crazy out. You know what I'm saying? We understand you bitter from being in the world. But it says to leave that behind. Okay? Keep going. What else we gonna leave behind?
And wrath.
And wrath. Don't be so damn angry and just mean and just evil, just every day about everything with everybody. Oh my God. You understand? You ever seen somebody what Cat Williams say? Damn, nigga, you mad at breakfast? Cat Williams, hey, that had me hot. He said, nigga, you angry at breakfast?
Right.
Like, come on. Like, you just mad all the time. Come on, keep going.
And anger.
Mm-hmm. Your anger. The black folks love it being angry at some damn body. You know what I'm saying? Always mad at somebody.
Right.
You know, leave that behind too. Keep going.
And clamor.
And who?
Clamor.
Clamor. What is clamor? Go ahead.
Definition of clamor. A loud and confused noise, especially that of people shouting vehemently.
Oh my God. The big mouth. You understand? Big mouth. You're clamorous. Just running off at your mouth. You understand? Bringing confusion. All right? Leave that behind too. You definitely can't come here with that.
Right.
You understand? Keep going.
And evil speaking.
Evil speaking. You definitely got to leave that up out of here. We don't speak evil of our brothers and our sisters. All right? Keep going.
Be put away from you with all malice.
All of that should be put away from you. Okay? Keep going.
Verse 32. And be ye kind to one another.
Be ye what?
Kind to one another.
That's something that black people really have to come in here and learn.
Right.
It's how to be kind to one another. No one was ever kind to them. Right? No one was ever kind to you. No one never looked out for you. No one never treated you right. No one was ever nice. No one ever, you understand? Or what they say when they talk about how good they are, they'll give you the jacket off their back, shirt off their back, and all. Nobody ever did anything like that to you. So guess what you do in return? You never do anything like that to anybody. You would never be kind to anyone else. And a lot of people actually live their life that way in the world.
Right.
In the world, they do that. But in here, you come in here, you learn how to be kind to one another.
Right.
You understand? Keep going.
Tender-hearted.
Tender-hearted. What's that mean? Who knows? Who got tender-hearted? Come on, y'all got them $1,000 phones, iPhones, and Samsungs, and what else? Who else? Who else is a good phone?
LG.
LG. Y'all got them LGs. Look at the word. Come on with it. Get to.
Having a kind, gentle, or sentimental nature.
You understand? That's how you come in this. This is what you need to show to other brothers and sisters when you come in here. You understand? A kind, gentle-hearted nature. Being all what they say, turned up all the damn time. You understand? And not saying you can't turn up and like kick it, but I'm talking about turn up and be, you know what I'm saying, angry, get started and stuff, and you understand, violent and all of that, violent nature. Okay, keep going.
Okay. forgiving one another.
Whoa, what is that?
Forgiving one another.
Wait, say that nice and loud and slow so people can hear that.
Forgiving one another.
God damn, you slowed that down, didn't you? Forgiving one another. It sounded like you were slowing the record down while I was spinning. Forgiving one. That's something else that black people have a tough time doing, man, is forgiving each other. You understand? They just cannot forget. I remember one day, this was a couple years ago. Can't remember exactly when. I was around my family in the world, and one of my cousins had showed up to the house, right? And they all started bringing up some stuff where they had accused her of stealing some pants and some earrings back when back when they were teenagers. Now they well over into their 30s and 40s now, and they still bringing up some pants and some earrings throughout the world that came up missing when they were teenagers. You understand? I'm sitting there saying to myself, like, who in the hell would even give a damn about some pants that you can't fit them now? Yeah, you
Right.
40, 50 damn pounds heavier than what the hell you was back then. You couldn't even fit the pants if you had, you understand? Like, come on, man. Now, granted, them was your pants. Whoever took them from you should have gave them back, right?
Right.
They should have never took them. Granted, the earrings came from, beauty supply, but they should have never took them. You understand? They're yours. Now, I get it. They should have stolen them, but they did not forget this thing that took place well over 30 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, who in the hell is even think? I wouldn't even thought about nothing like that. I haven't been thinking about it. People did stuff to me. You know what I'm saying? Me and family, we got into it about things. I didn't bring up. I was just happy to see everybody. You know what I mean? But here they go. Yeah, I remember when she took my pants and my earring. I could have killed her. It sounds like you still want to.
Right.
You know what I mean? Over some pants and an earring. I'm like, damn. So like I said, man, that's something that you definitely can work on when you come in here. It's how to forgive each other. Stop holding all the grudge. You can let that junk go. Let that mess in the world that that made you the monster that you are today. Let that go.
Right.
And learn to turn around and start forgiving each other. Keep on.
Sir. As even the Most High, for Yahweh's sake, hath forgiven you.
Now, you know how Christians ask for forgiveness every day.
Right.
Twice a day. 5 times a day. What they say? Come on, Lord, Father, in the name of Jesus, please forgive me for all of my sins and transgressions. You know what I'm saying? They want to be forgiven with the quickness. I remember one time, my aunt, full-blown sinner. Lord have mercy. You understand? God bless her little Christian heart. She turned around and was trying to buy a car, right? And I think the lot was like asking for more money, essentially co-signing. They was trying not to give her the vehicle. You know how they do you. They press you when you get on that lot, basically for more money. That's all it really be for, right? And she turned around and I said, "Did you get the car?" Because she had said she was going to pick it up that day. So I called. I said, "Hey, Auntie, you go get the car?" She was like, "No." You know what I did though? She said, "I went out there to that car and I took my blessed oil with me. I put it all over the vehicle. And I turned around, was praying. I said, Lord, look, whatever I did, just forgive me. I need this car." I'm like, hold up. You know what I'm saying? First off, you done got these people's vehicle dirty. You understand? Putting damn grease all over their car. Talking about some damn blessed oil. She turned around and put the oil all over the vehicle, all on the doors, the hood, the windows. I was like, why is you doing all that at this car lot? Let's say you wouldn't have got the car, they probably would have charged you for a wash. You understand? If you didn't get the vehicle.
Right.
But the point was when she said, Lord, I told God, whatever I did, Lord, just forgive me. I need this car. You know what I'm saying? Now you want God to forgive you so bad for every single thing you, especially when you go to jail. You know, you go to jail, boy. You all of a sudden got you got remorse and repentance syndrome. Boy, you start repenting and asking God to forgive you for every single thing you done did when you go to jail, because you're trying to get out. You understand? And you turn around and ask God to forgive you for, but then when you get out, you don't forgive the people that done wronged you. You understand? But that's not what the Bible said. You turn around and you forgive them. You forgive one another. Keep going.
Sir. Slock, that was it. Go to next chapter.
Huh? That was it?
That was it.
Oh, okay, okay, come. Most High Christ. Um, let's see. Give me go to 1 Timothy 5:1, and then we go to Matthew 26-29.
The book of 1 Timothy, chapter 5, verse 1. Rebuke not an elder, but entreat him as a father.
Okay, now to officers and captains and generals over you, right? There's a way you go to, you know what I'm saying, a man over you out of respect for this man, say being your captain, or for him being the general. You understand? If I was to ever have an issue with the general, you can go to him and talk to him. You understand? Neither one, Commander General General Hyman, you understand, all of the generals, they, number one, they not difficult to deal with at all. Like a lot of people think, because they train killers for the Lord. You understand? And they be so scared of when they see him. You understand? So they turn around and be like, oh, I would never approach him. You know what I mean? Don't do it in the wrong way. You understand? But you could go to them if you had an issue, but it's a way you go to them. You understand? Just like, for instance, with a say a husband and a wife. The wife should not be just just disrespecting the man because she in her feelings. By that man being over you, there's a way you go to him, right? The same with your children. You ain't finna let your kids come, Daddy, I told you to buy me a snack. Is that how you talk? What? You understand?
Right.
You'll be got bread and water and no snack. You understand? And when I say bread and water, I mean the bare minimum.
Right.
You get the bare minimum, what the law says to feed you. Go ahead. Who say that? The people in the 70s, my mom used to. Hey, that's what. Hey, I often says what God said to me. That's what God said to me. Yeah, I'm telling you, you be bad if you want to. That's all you get is bread and water. You understand? And that's it. My mama said that to me a lot. I remember my mom stopped cooking. Good night. That lady said, she said, y'all don't appreciate me cooking no way, so I'm gonna stop. I was like, Mama, I love your chicken though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I love your chicken. Your chicken be off the chain, Mom. She know I love some chicken. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they do say that a lot. And that's why I repeat it. Now I hadn't had to say that to mine. You understand? I think that's a little over the top. I'm still feeding. That might be a long punishment waiting on you. You understand? But you gonna eat. And they never, you know what I'm saying, they never like gave you like two noodles. You understand? I never saw that. You understand? It was just more so like an expression, like letting you know that, hey, don't play with me, right? Because I'll just give you bread and water. You know what I'm saying? And that's actually that's still in the law. What? Where it's like the bare minimum to where you have to feed kids. The minimum that a kid has to be fed. That's in the law. Look it up. Look it up, seriously. Seriously, it is. It's in the white man's law. Me, you gotta feed me chicken wings, mama. Lasagna, cheeseburgers. Now you feed me all that with keto noodles, keto pasta, keto bread with my burgers. Somebody look that up and see is that in there. I believe it is. Yeah, while she looking it up, let's finish the scripture.
Con, sir.
Because like I said, when you go to a man over you, it's like there is a way to talk to him. If you say maybe you're offended by something, you don't understand something, you don't just turn around and just, call yourself snapping on a general or on a captain over you. You understand? It's like, yes, sir. The scripture says to go to he and he alone. You understand? Go to him, y'all talk that out and work that out. Right? Keep going.
Con, sir. And the younger men as brethren.
And treat what?
The younger men as brethren.
Treat the younger men like little brothers. You understand? Because they under you. Right? Did you find it yet? It's like,
I found it. It says to provide your child with food, clothing, and a place to live. To financially support your child, to provide safety, supervision, and control. To provide medical care. You don't go into details.
It's a minimum that's, you understand. I remember seeing that long time ago. No lie. It's a bare minimum that you have to do. And it was here in Missouri. It's some when I'm saying bread and water, I don't mean like just like 2 slices of bread and then a bottle of water. That's not what I'm saying. And that, like I'm saying, that's something that old people were saying. Like I would just give you the bare minimum, but there is a bare minimum that's in the law that you only are required to turn around and give. That's what they put in there. Now, we don't trip on no food. You understand? A black man, a black woman whoop you, send you in the room, and then tell you come out to eat. You come eat, and you can get full, but you going back in the room. You know what I'm saying? Give me the cord that them get. Boy, I remember when the cords used to come out the game. Like first, they was all in one. The box and the cord and everything was right there together. And mama just come snatch the whole thing about the wall, take it with. They'd lead the game, but they'd take the cord. Boy, that was torture. You understand? That was torture. Give me Matthew 26 and 29.
Con, sir.
You gonna leave my game in here, but then take the cord and put it in your room and hide it somewhere. Probably put it up under a bed. I don't know where she was hiding them things at.
Con. The book of Matthew, chapter 26, verse 29. But I say unto you, I will not drink henceforth.
Now this is Christ right here. You understand? And the scripture says that Christ loved to drink. You understand? He wasn't no alcoholic. Okay? Wasn't no drunk. He wasn't one of them that, said, what's some family uncles? When your uncle come around, he could drink every damn thing and say, you wonder where is the beer at? You understand? He done drunk all the damn beer. Ain't no more beer left. This ain't talking about your uncle. But Christ did, like, he liked to drink. And this is his response about him drinking. From the top again, boy.
Con, sir. But I say unto you, I will not drink henceforth of this fruit of the vine.
He said he ain't gonna drink henceforth, meaning what? What does henceforth mean? Go ahead.
Any more going forward.
Any more going forward. You understand? Keep on.
Until the day when I drink it new with you in my Father's kingdom.
Good night. Now that's brotherhood right there. You understand? Christ said he ain't gonna drink again until he drink it new with us. You understand? Now they call this stuff that we drink strong now. I wonder what is it gonna be fresh off the press. You understand? I wonder what is it gonna be then. I'm sure it's gonna be good, right? I'm gonna be making my daiquiris. You know what I'm saying? Strong, right? Good. No, I'm just kidding. But that's brotherhood, man. Christ said that he not gonna drink it again until he drink it new with us in the kingdom. That's something that you can't beat right there.
Right.
For him to be sitting up in heaven right now, like I'm waiting to have that drink with my brothers in the kingdom. Good night. That's brotherhood. All right. And with that, We're gonna go ahead and end the class. We got any questions on the book? You have any questions on the book?
Nah, sir.
Okay, most high Christ. We're gonna go ahead and end the class. Shalom, Israel.